Witchfolk. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Evangeline.
We are angels on broomsticks. We're a mother-daughter duo. We like to play with makeup and sometimes dabble in a little bit of witchcraft. Wicked witchcraft.
Is that a song?
Yes.
Oh.
By Frank Sinatra.
Oh, I thought you just came up with that on your own.
No.
Wicked witchcraft. So today we are so excited because we got our hands on the Natasha Denona Triochrome Palette. It hasn't even come out yet, and we are not influencers. We are not on any PR lists, but we just walked into our local Sephora.
Two goofballs.
Just like, oh, we haven't been here since COVID times.
And they were like, what can we show you? Yeah. And I asked them, do you have the Natasha Denona Triochrome Palette? And they said, oh, I don't know. And he went into his little, microphone. Yeah. And he said, yes, they have it in the back.
So she brought out two of them.
One to show us, which is the only time we saw it, and one for me to buy, assuming I would like it. And I thought they were going to bring out champagne as well.
Oh my gosh, it did very much feel like that. So here's the palette.
Here it is.
Some really different colors here. Like, we were like, should we get this? Should we not? But we're like, it's worth it because it's kind of weird and bizarre.
Because we haven't been there in like months. And it was the Rouge sale.
Oh yeah,
right?
That was kind of part of it. So stay tuned if you want to see some swatches, see us play with literally every color in this palette, and give you some of our first impressions. Is it worth it? Maybe. We'll let you know. First impressions.
My first impression was, like, it looked very springy, and I was like, this is winter now. At first it felt like a little bit lunch bag let down, like a, like a charcuterie plate with no meat and cheese and filled with grapes and like,
crackers.
Pickle. I want a cracker.
You want a cracker.
But like, pickled artichokes and whatnot you can't eat.
Honestly, it makes me excited to try it. I find sometimes palettes that I'm the most like, I don't know about you. Like once you put it on your lid, and you see it all work together, then you're like, okay, I get it.
I agree.
So I think that it's kind of exciting because it's weird and different, and it's kind of like
exactly. And if we ever learned anything from a charcuterie board, it's you got to try it first.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. That is true.
Okay, so let's get into some swatching.
Okay, so this is the bottom row, starting with Vertex, which is basically just a concealer for me. We have Plutonium. Really nice mustard shade. And then Color Flip, which flips from
fuchsia, nude, and dusty green.
Yeah, it's gorgeous in real life. I hope you can see a little bit of it on camera. But moving down, we have Garmin and Diatonic.
Garmin is a peachy taupe.
Peachy taupe? Here is the second row, starting with Naga, which is a really beautiful, bright lilac-y shade. Going down to Manganese, plummy little shade. Kinetic, this is the exciting one. The shift is pink, purple, and there's a little bit of green in there. I can't quite see it yet, though.
I can see it.
You can see it?
Yeah.
Ooh, fun. And then going down to Redox. That's really nice, actually. Again, a sort of lilac-y, but a bit more muted. And then Tungsten.
Toasted mauve.
Toasted mauve.
Mauve.
All right, there you go. This is the top row, starting with Scrap, kind of a grungy green. We have Androdite, which is like a super, super pale green. You might barely be able to see it on my skin. And then Star of the Show, Scarab, which in a moment we're going to swatch next to the liquid chromium version.
Poison green, warm gold, and blue.
I love that it's poison green.
Yeah.
And then we've got Ion, which is like
acid green. I love that.
I like that one a lot. And then Vert.
Vibrant mustard. According to the website, let's do this. Let's see.
So we're about to swatch the liquid next to the powder.
Oh, you can see the difference, but
They are similar.
Similar, yeah. So the liquid, as great as it is, it's very tiny and it expires.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it gets dry.
Oh.
All liquid gets dry.
Yeah.
Whereas powder just ages lovely.
Like cheese. Okay, so that's the top row. So let's get to our looks.
Okay.
So we are going in just on our right eye using the bottom row. We're going to use some sort of different colors. I'm going to start with Vertex, which is like my concealer shade, just like all over the lid.
I'm going to start with the peachy one, which I can't read right now. Oh my god, it's pigmented.
This is a really lovely shade if you're a similar skin tone to me, because I think it's a perfect eyeshadow base.
I used a primer. It didn't say anything on Natasha's website to use a primer, but they suggested with the mattes, use a fluffy brush. And with chrome colors, you either wet a brush or use your finger, which is my trick.
Okay.
Or if you want a very, very subtle look, you can just go in straight with a dry brush. Nobody wants a subtle look here.
Going into Plutonium next, that mustardy shade. Gonna work it into the crease.
Okay, and I'm gonna move over to this one, Garmin.
I love how the names are like, sound like a chemistry class, like plutonium, Garmin. And then we just have this random one that's just color flip.
It kind of goes with her bronze palette, because it's all like minerals and stuff.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Oh, this is blending out beauty. Nobody loves the Natasha Denona eyeshadow more than me.
I've never used.
What?
I once used a little bit in my inner corner once when we filmed our first look, but no, this is first. I'm gonna bring Plutonium out a little.
Oh, this is really pretty. Charcuterie board of beauty right here. Here's.
It's working out for you.
Oh, I love it.
Great.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this color story again, it seems
bizarre. They go on darker, like at least on my side here, on these two. So I'm gonna dip into the color flip. Here we go.
Finger.
Finger.
All right, I'm just dragging Plutonium on the lower lash line.
I see the purple.
Okay, color flip, here I come. Using the little fingies. Oh, that's pretty.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the next eye.
Okay, switching over.
Okay, so I started out with
Tungsten.
that's a chemistry thing, right?
I have no idea. Did anyone take chemistry?
I did.
Naga going into the crease. That's really pretty. These shadows, I mean, there's a lot of kick up in the pan.
On this particular one.
But it's beautiful on the eyelid.
I'm gonna go in with this. What is this lilac one?
Redox.
Redox. It blends in nicely with this tungsten. This is, I think, this row in particular is the most sort of monochromatic row.
Yes, it's all like purpley shades, cool tone, warm tone purples.
Oh, your eye looks really pretty.
Oh, thanks. I was trying to do something. I'm just putting manganese. I'm going to make a mini little halo. We're doing this quickly just to show off the colors. Kinetic. Let's go.
Can you see the shift in this?
Not on you right now.
It's not a shifty color.
I've seen.
Oh, I see it on my finger. Did I put too much in?
Is there such thing as too much?
Maybe.
I see the pink. I see the purple. What do we think? This row I really like swatched, but using it.
It's nice for like monochromatic look, but.
Everything was too similar within that row to create like a super defined look. Right off the bat, I'm sure you could work with this a bit longer.
The first row, which I was,
yeah, that
I
bottom
love
row.
it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fantastic.
And then the one that we swatched, the purpley one, which I thought was beautiful.
Me too.
Oh my god.
It's in. Okay.
All right, let's go in for our actual looks. Show you these shifts again.
Can you see?
Can you see it? But let's go into the greens, scarab, the star of the show. We're going to create a whole look, maybe put some lashes on, change up the lip color. And that's going to be the fun portion of the evening. Okay, showtime. Real showtime.
Mm-hmm. We're going to use a top row now.
Where to start?
I'm starting with vert.
Okay, I will too. Vert.
I wish we only had one eye in life to do.
This is really pretty because it pulls kind of yellow and green at the same time.
This is kind of sheer.
Oh, you know what though? It kind of also looks like when you get eye drops at the eye doctor.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh no.
exactly that color.
Oh no.
It's literally exactly that color of those weird eye drops.
I'm going to ion and making it mintier.
Okay. Yeah, because once I've said that, I can't undo it.
I can't undo it. It's a weird color. It really is. Do you find like it's not very opaque?
Yeah, you can see your skin under it.
I think I like zhuzhing it up with the eye. Look.
You know what? Let me
much better.
kind of do this thing. I'm gonna copy.
Why not? I'm going to deepen up with that one on the very left.
Scrap.
Yeah.
Just pulling this out more.
Oh yeah, I should pull out more.
Let's make this a bit more dramatic, actually.
Yeah, let's just go for it. It's mass culture here. Eye drops. That's so funny. So yeah, deepening it up with scrap.
Okay.
I think it's good.
I'm going to sort of bring it up
Ooh, I like
to the brow. I'm just going to totally do kind of the same thing.
Good.
Actually, you know what? I will halo this a bit. Halo. Let me see your halo. I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. This is way too big for this.
I'm going to get the fluffy brush and go into that minty one. Ooh. Oh, I like. Okay. Here she comes. Scarab. Ooh. I prefer, I have to say, pressed powder for these multi-chromes situations.
Why?
You have more control, I think.
Okay, I'm going to wet this brush. No, I don't like this. This doesn't work as well as the finger.
Use your fingy.
I would just say, yeah, use your finger.
I'm going to deepen up here. I think this color, which I keep forgetting because I can't see it.
Scrap.
It's got to be the deepest color in the... I'd love to have a black. I think every palette should have a black.
Especially with multi-chromes. Okay, I'm just going to go back in and build up that crease a little bit more, that halo.
I'm going to do something on my lower. And I think... I don't want to do eye drops now. I don't like that shape.
Yeah, don't put it under. Then it's definitely eye drops.
Natasha, what were you thinking?
I think this is one of those looks I'm not going to 100% like until the mascara goes on.
Yeah, me too. I know I like certain aspects of it.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll put that androdite, because I haven't used it yet, under my eye.
That's a light shade, though.
Yes. Why not? That did kick up into my eyeball.
Yeah.
Okay, so we popped off camera to put on the mascara, the lashes, and now I feel like we're ready to give our final thoughts on the whole palette, the whole experience. So, first impressions after use. What you thinking?
I was surprised. I was saying the bottom row is much better, but I'm like dying to try these color combinations. Like, there's some possibilities, but I think also as far as the Triochrome, you're not really getting anything new or innovative.
True.
But curated in this palette, I think it's fantastic, to be honest.
I'm going to assume that a lot of these matte shades on the sides have been made to bring out the multi-chrome-ness. Like, you can only see certain colors in certain lights with, like, triochromes, multi-chromes. But I imagine, like, you go out into the sunlight and, like, the purple here is picking up the purple in this area is what my thoughts are for, like, what is with this weird matte situation? What is with these strange colors? But, I mean, I feel the same. Like, we swatched this and I was like, what is this? But then we used it. It's gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
And then these greens.
I think these are for daylight. Yeah. These are not for vampires. This palette is for day people.
Okay, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's an approachable multi-chrome palette.
Is it worth it? It's expensive. Whatever, you know, like you could dupe it from whatever you can dupe it. Dupe. Go dupe. But like if for a palette that's curated in one spot, I think it's worth it. Yeah. And maybe they'll make minis out of this and you won't have to worry about foregoing your mortgage payment.
So I guess final thoughts, is it worth it?
Worth it is an existential question.
Yeah.
As far as I'm considering.
There's many factors that go into that question, and that answer, is it worth it? I'm actually really excited to try different color schemes. Should you let me keep it for a day or two? Yeah, that's it for today.
Stay tuned for our next video because we're going to be using the Natasha Denona liquid formula in a really fun video that you're gonna love it.
Oh yes, it's a 5-minute challenge. Yeah. 5-minute challenge. Can you use a multi-chrome and with a full face?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay. See you later next time.
All right, bye witches.